Hi guys, it's me again. So I've sort of put the camera back to the left hand side of me because I thought that would be a bit easier, and someone did leave a comment and I appreciate that. Any feedback's good. So this again is going to be chaotic. I know it's going to be chaotic. I don't have enough tenors to sort of work out things, so I'm going to sort of be taking tenors from here and tenors from here just to try and work some stuff out. And I've laid it out a wee bit weird, but it makes sense in my head to a point. So yeah, it's just going to be getting sort of kind of used to things. I'm talking a bit louder the day, which is quite good rather than me mumbling. I think I've found that maybe a wee bit of caffeine before I do these kind of things kind of takes the edge off, but my heartbeat is probably like through the roof right now, just with nerves, and I don't drink caffeine. I know I've got a coffee jar there for coins and stuff, but I do not drink coffee, so I'm on a can of Monster the day, and it's been a while. So I've put on here, I'm just hoping that you can see this, the no day spends, no day spends, no spend days, which are in orange here, my paydays, and then obviously the days that I give myself my weekly allowance. So I think I've done quite well this month so far. So I've got 3, 6, 9 days out of January so far. So I'm quite chuffed with myself, which is quite good. And I try to start doing like the weekly, not the weekly, the monthly sort of breakdown side of things. And I've mucked up some money somewhere. I don't know where I've done it, but as I said, I work in chaos and things are a bit messy, but I guess I'll get used to it, and I'll tidy things up and stuff. So I managed to carry over £10 in week 2, £16 in week 3, and £26 in week 4. However, I did muck up my 100 envelope challenge because my other half needed £20. Gave them out of the jar, they transferred it into my bank account, and stupid old me never took it out my bank account to put back in the jar. So I had to take that off of there. I managed to put the £103 that I'd saved up and get that exchanged. However, again, stupid old me never took it to the bank to do it for free, and I took it into Tesco and it took a percentage off of me. So I've only got like £90 left from that £103 I had originally. My mum does do a 50-50 club at her local chapel. So I give her like £2 a week and she puts it in there. That's my good deed because I unfortunately don't go. But I managed to win £13.50, so I was quite chuffed with myself. So it was a wee bit of extra cash there. Now, I know obviously people are probably, when I showed this last time, that my direct debits were only £195 and it doesn't seem like much. But I actually managed to pay off my car that I had. I had about £2,700 odd pounds left to pay off of that. My dad's dad had actually died in April 2020, so we got sort of like some money from him passing away and the house being sold and stuff. So I paid the car off, and I did have a couch that was on finance from when I had my own flat, and I managed to pay the rest of that off. So really this is sort of just a breakdown of my direct debits right here. So get my car tax, my gym, my phone, Adobe, Prime, Hey. See if anybody knows how to cancel Hey through your Amazon Prime account. Can someone please tell me, because I do not use it and it is taking like $4.99 out of my bank account every single month, and I don't want to pay it. I'm like so tight-fisted about it that I know it's a fiver, but like it's a fiver, it's better off in my pocket than something I'm not using. And I do only pay £100 in big money, and I know that doesn't seem like a lot to some people, but just because I'm in college and stuff like that just now. My mum and my dad are only taking a small amount off of me because I moved back in with them at the end of 2019, and I've been in college since 2020, doing basically all the way up to my HND, which I'm now in. So hopefully once I actually get a job in the field that I'm looking for, that I can start paying them a bit more, because we all know prices of everything are going up. So that is that. And I did manage to colour it in a little bit, so it's getting pretty. So I'm quite happy with that. I'll just put that to the side. So we have got, this is my money for my weekly spends. So it's 20, 40, 60, 81, 20, 40, 60, 82, 20, 40, 60, 83, 20, 40, 60, 84. Now, as I've said previously, I only take £90 a week, and I put the extra tenner from that into petrol. But I'm going to need to sort of pick from places so that I can put that money in correctly, so it makes sense to me. So as I said, it's going to be chaotic. We all know it is. It's me. So 20, 40, 60, 80, 20, 40, 60, 80, 20, 40, 60, 80, 20, 40, 60, 80, 80. Why have I got 5 weeks? I shouldn't have 5 weeks. 1, 2, 3, 4. Is that where I mucked up? Maybe. I do know that the £40 is for fuel. So that's where I'm going to be trotting out these £10 notes. And I've got one in here as well. So at least I know that that's my weekly spends sorted, at least. Just 1, 2, 3, 4. And I'm sitting a wee bit further back, so I feel like I'm really off camera, but hopefully, as I said before, I can't put my feet under here because it's a Viv. So 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. So we will put that to the back of my purple, and it's upside down. Why is it upside down? Put that back here so that it's out the way and we don't have to get that mixed up in anything else. Now, obviously that means that there's 40 here that goes into petrol. So we've got £50 that will be putting towards that. I don't know if you've ever noticed this, right? I've seen it on someone else's channel before and I had never noticed it. But see, if you look really closely on the otter's nose, there's actually a number 10. And it's just like, since I found that out, I've been mesmerised by it, and I just think, wow, like, so small details. Like, you wonder how people fake notes with, like, such small details like that. I've probably given it away for someone now, like, fake a note. But, yeah. So, petrol's in there. I actually filled my car up. I don't know if I told you this. I filled my car up. And I drive a an Astra VXR. It's a Nürburgring edition. It's a '08 plate, so it's a wee boy racer car. We all do love a pop and bang engine. And I was at half a tank and I filled it up and it was £55. £55 for half a tank of petrol. Like my mind was blown when I actually was like, oh my god, like please stop. I don't want you taking any more money off me. So that means we have got left over here 20, 40, 60, 81, 20, 40, 60 from my wage. And we have got 20, 40, 60, 80 left from the £90 from the coins. So we'll be getting put that away. We have got some rollover cash in here as well. So again, messy, but I have got 5, 10, 15, £20 in fivers. So that will be going straight into my £5. And my camera cut off again. I really need to find out why that keeps cutting off because it's really annoying me. So we've got dog, and I've put on there noodle as well for little honeybee that is below me. She's a little corn snake. Well, I say little, she's about 4 foot long, so she is. So Bella gets £20. Honey doesn't need anything right now. She's got frozen mice in the freezer, so we've got about another 3 weeks worth of food for her, and we've got Aspen and things like that, so we don't need anything else in there just now. I did add a new one, so the miscellaneous one. I never thought that I was going to need this one, and the reason being is that in my head emergency was going to be for that, but I've put it down that this year that I need to get some stuff out the way, so I need to go to the dentist. I've never had any problems with my teeth. I've never needed braces. I didn't get a filling until I was 21, so like I do have really good teeth. I always remember when I was younger, and I used to box when I was younger, and the first thing my mum said to me was, get a mouth guard, protect your teeth. So in my mind I always thought, oh, my teeth will be fine, but because I started smoking again, and I do apologise, I have a frog in my throat, because I did start smoking again, and I do drink a lot of Diet Coke, I've started to just see my teeth are looking a wee bit off colour from what they used to be. So I'm wanting to fill that up so that if I do go to the dentist, and fingers crossed they don't say it, but if they do and they say, oh yeah, you're going to need a filling, then I've got money behind for that. So I'm putting £40 in there. Self-care, we will be putting another £40 into. 40. So with that we have got 20, 40, 60, 81, 20, 40, 60, 80, 90. So I've got 190 back in there. Holidays, I've not got any plans to go anywhere. I don't see the point in it right now. I know things are starting to lighten up and stuff, but in my head it's not justified. I've had my 2 Jags, I've had my booster, but I'm still very cautious about things. I still wear a mask everywhere that I go. I am obsessed with hand sanitizer. If you watched my cash stuffing video, you probably seen the big bottle, not my cash stuffing one, my coin counting one. I had a big bottle of hand sanitizer in it. So yeah, just to be on the safe side with it. Gifts, I have took out the £50 for my mum's ticket to Strictly Come Dancing, so that's been paid. My wee sister is wanting to half in with that, so she does owe me £25 that will go in here, but we are just going to sort of top this up. So we have got 20, 40, 60, 81, and we are going to put another £60 in here because I have a lot of birthdays that come up between, well, March mainly. So there's 14th of February is my wee sister, 10th of March is my mum, I'm the 13th of March. My best pal, she is the 22nd of March. My gran is the 1st. My uncle is the 3rd, and then that's, oh, my granda, he's the 17th of March. And then we don't have anything sorted till about the 4th of July, which is my wee cousin. So 20, 40, 60, 80, 1, 20, 40, 60. So we've got 160 in there. And now we are going to go on to our yearly binder. So we have got the car insurance. How much have I got left on here? 20, 40, 60, 80. Okay. So we are doing £20 into car insurance. £20 into car maintenance. So these have only got another £20 in the pocket. So that's £40 in total for there. Oh, did I lose it? Where did I put it? Oh, there it is. See, caffeine doesn't agree with me. So we've got £40 left. What we're going to be doing is just stuffing £20 into Christmas, and then this other £20 is going to go towards my challenges. So Christmas has only got £20 in there, and it now has 40. So that is that. We're not putting anything into van insurance or van maintenance. They've already got £55. And as I said before, I don't have a van yet, so I don't see the point of stuffing that one fully. Now I have put in emergency into the yearly one because it's not one that I want to be dipping into. It's one that I want to leave there. So that's still got what it's got just now, and that'll be getting topped up when we do the cash stuffing for my SAS payment. So we've got 20, 40, 60, 80, 120, 40. Yeah, 140 in it. Which is good. Take that £20 out there before I end up losing it. So I also have this. Now this is probably where I did muck up with the amounts on my tracker for the month, because I was just putting sort of like a lot of silvers and coppers and things in here. So I've got a funny feeling that's where I mucked up, but that is just going to go into my coffee jar, and then the rest of this is going to be going into my envelope challenge. Now let me just get this here. So I have the envelope challenge. I do also, drew out a wee Christmas challenge here, if you can see that. So each box equals £10, and I'm just colouring that in. So and I've drew it out myself. I don't see the point in spending money on challenges and things just now when I'm trying to save the money, and that's my main focus. So I've just drew out myself. It's not perfect, but it is what it is. So we put £20 into that. Now must have done that in a light green pencil. So we're just going to be colouring in 2 of these. Now, ideally this is 48 boxes, so it should be £480. But see, that was a dark green and I've just used a light green. That's going to irritate me now. And that is sort of my wee sister. She's got herself a job and things, and she's sort of chipping in now for Christmas presents and things, and I think that's a good way for kids to learn to be able to finance their money, work with their finances. I've worked since I was 13, so I used to work in kennels and stables. This is where I had my lovely horse, Jake. That was him. He was a big Irish cob. He was the best horse that I've ever owned. But yeah, that's where I used to work. And I've never saved up my money when I was younger. I just sort of spent it going out drinking and smoking in parks as a teenager, like you do. Bit silly now, because I think I had like £700 odd that I had made during a summer holiday, and I spent every single penny of it, which was not the best. But yeah, so we've got 20. Let's see what we've got left in change. Hope you can see that. Probably majority of this is going to be totally off camera because I can't see where everything is. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. So we have got £36. So, do we have the number? Right, I've already done 36 before. So, we have 16 and we have 20. So it looks to be that we will colour in they two. So, let me just colour I'll colour number 16, number 20 in yellow. And again, a camera cut out. So we've done number 16 and number 20. And we are going to put that into the big jar. I was just saying there, if I have mucked anything up, let me know, because more than likely how high I am on caffeine right now, I have mucked something up. Oh, see, there you go, I didn't put the £20 in. And put that in there. So I know the last time we looked at this I had £10 notes and £5 notes in it, but I have sort of like chopped and changed it out so that I can try to take that down with the amount of coins and things that are in it. And last but not least, we have got all of this. So I have counted it before, but I cannot remember how much is in it. So there's 1, there's 2, there's 3, and I did say that I'm going to look at doing my 20 pence challenge again, and I'm just thinking to myself, maybe not, maybe I'll just do it with all the silvers that I've got. I might have a look at getting one of the jars that count how much is in it, just so that I can keep on top of myself with it, and see how it goes from there. £50, 60, 70, 80, 90 £90. And I know I never said to you before about the whole van situation, because obviously you are seeing me save up for van insurance and maintenance for like MOTs and service, but these aren't seeing me put money away for the actual van itself. I've already saved that up, that is just sitting in my bank account to be spent basically when I do find one that I like. I did find one at one point, but unfortunately it got sold quite quickly, and I've got no harm in like actually travelling to go and get it. Like if it's down in England I'll go and get it, but it needs to be the right one, and hopefully we can get it at one point. So that's 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90 £, 10, 20, 30, 35, 36, 37, 38. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, £11 and something pence that is going into our coffee jar. And this coffee jar I got off my granda God knows how long ago, and I actually managed to save up like £500 in fivers at one point, and I paid my like my MOT, my service off for my car, and when I walked in with like £500 and £5 notes, they were like, just looking at me, and I was like, yeah, that's just, that was a very long time ago though that I done that, and then it was just sitting about, and when I remembered about it I was like, oh yeah, put money in there. One wee second, my phone's ringing. Right, sorry about that, my phone was ringing, so I had to answer that there. So that is that building up, which is quite nice. Put that there. So I will be cash stuffing again when I get my SAS payment. That's on the 7th, so as I said, I might see about just sort of trying to break this up every 2 weeks and get it put out. And I was so happy like watching how many views that my video's getting. Like, it's not like I've got hundreds of views or anything like that, but just watching it go up and that people were actually like seeing what I was doing, and even though like I sounded an absolute nervous wreck during it, like, I don't know, it just sort of brought me a wee bit of joy that people were actually interested in watching it. And the fact is that I ended up with like 11 subscribers, and I was so chuffed with myself. And I'm just so glad you are here. I really am, and it's made it a wee bit easier for me to actually come on camera and know that I'm actually going to be speaking to people. And that I've had like 2 comments on a video, and people are actually willing to interact with me during it. So yeah, I hope this one is a tad better. I know it's a bit messy. I know I sound a bit high strung. But yeah, hopefully next one won't be as messy again, but we'll get there. You'll get used to it more than likely, seeing how chaotic I am with things round about me. But yeah, so enjoy the rest of your night, guys, or day, whatever time you're watching this at, and I will see you again.